Hi there, it's Pete, the Hipster King from the Hairy Game Lords, and while on lockdown, I've been sent and I've had a few games of Alie. Let me tell you what my first thoughts are. So, straight out the box, you have got a beautiful looking game in Alie. Let me show you some of the cards. The designer Hal is a comic artist and has used all of his comic art genius to create some amazing looking cards. I hope you're getting these. Lots of different types of characters, all from the kind of different science fiction universes. So you've got humanoids, you've got robots, you've got weird powerful beings, you've got kind of cube things, lots of different stuff in there. And basically Alie is kind of, I don't know, for me it's a nostalgic love child between something like Top Trumps and the classic game of Cheat. But there's extra mechanics that just take this up a notch from those games. So, how does it play? Well, when I'm looking at the cards, and I don't know, I just got to show you this again. I don't know if you'll get this on camera if I move it slightly, but beautifully foil wrapped around the edges just to get that extra little bit of pizzazz into the game. So, on one side of the card the side I've shown you is what you see. So you see your character, you've got an attack value and a defense value and a special ability. Basically on your turn, you all roll the dice to see who will be the first attacker. Highest roll gets the attacker and gets the little black dice, and then you've got these really nice sort of pearlescent dices, which are your standard dice for when you're defending. You all roll your dice. This is really important what you roll, because the dice that you roll is going to add on to the value that you're able to attack and defend with. And also, if you're defending, odd numbers are brilliant. So realistically, if you're defending, 6 isn't the best number for you, 5 is, because 5 is obviously a high number, but being odd, it allows you to activate your ability. Evens you want to get if you're attacking, because evens activate the ability on your card if you're the attacker. So, what do you do when you're attacking? Well, everybody pushes one card out to the side of their deck, like so, and that will allow you to see the various categories and scores for that card. The attacker, able to see everybody's in the group, will then pick one and say the number. Now, here's where the name of the game comes in. The name is Alie, or Alie, and that's exactly what this game is all about. This is where the cheat element comes in. So, as an attacker, I can say on a 6, which is that number. Basically then, everybody around the table starts their scoring with 6. You then add on the roll of your dice. I was attacking, I got a 4, so I'm now on 10. Then I add what I can see as my attack value on my card, so I get a total of 14 points to attack with. However, I could choose to lie. I might want more points, so I might say on a 8 or on a 10. Or I might think, actually, I've got quite a powerful card here, I'm going to drop their score down because I'm still likely to win, and do on a 3, so I could lie. However, if I lie, you may have noticed when I put my cards up that I had got the Eye of Truth card at the back of my deck. I've got 3 of those. They're like my lie lives, if you like. So when I state my claim, I'll say on a 6 or whatever. If that was a lie or somebody thinks I'm lying, they can play an Eye of Truth card onto the table, calling me out as a liar. If I'm lying, I'm able to take the card they played. Sorry, if I am lying, they keep the card and I lose the card that I was playing. However, if they gamble and are wrong, they lose that lie card. When you lose your 3rd lie card, you open up your deck and you're out of the game. So there's a little bit of jeopardy in whether you call people out. Next time you can lie, when you've totaled up your scores, I can have got 14 and thought that's not going to be big enough to win here, and I might up that to 18. Again, it's a risk. Somebody calls me out, I lose the cards. Because the other way you lose this game is if you lose all of your attacking cards, your play cards, if you like. So, different ways to win and lose in this game. Lots of chances to lie. So at 2 players, this is quite simply a game of standard sort of top trumps and cheat, but it's blind top trumps because you don't know what's on the back of your card. You only know what's on the front. At 3 or 4 players, you bring in that other element because people can see when you're lying and they have to decide whether they're going to lie to you or lie to the person who you're attacking. So it becomes a little bit more complex. Basically, once you've added up all the scores for that round, whoever is the highest scorer takes the cards and the black dice and is able to attack on the next round. It's a simple game. It's a light game. If you like games like Top Trumps, if you like the old classics like Cheat and things like that, this is an absolute no-brainer. It's a great fun little game. At our table, my son and I really enjoyed it. My wife wasn't a fan, but she's not a fan of Top Trump, so just bear that in mind when you're looking at this game. What you're going to get is 40 beautifully designed cards in this game. A game that's great fun, really portable, take it to the pub, play it with your mates, have a good time. That's the kind of game we're talking. The strategy is low level on this. This is all about having fun. If that sounds like you, get on to the Kickstarter. It's a really good value game. Design on this is spot on, and they've not cut corners. The foil edging and thing like that really just brings this game up out of a standard little card game into something very, very nice.